Hi guys, P Cycles, welcome in. Indian Stick, thank you for the like. Jumping in really quick. Where is my joystick? Maybe I shouldn't have done this. No qualifying time, no nothing whatsoever. And mic is on. Nice. Okay. This stream is titled The Downfall because I think the penalties will play a role in this whole thing. And yeah, we'll see how we do. Let me adjust the light a bit. Yeah, winging it basically. Let's switch to the race cam. Yeah, turn on the wheel. All those details not to forget. Be aware of this frustrating Group 3 race at penalty aisle. Yeah, I saw it on multiple streams. I saw even Digit going crazy about it, even smashing his wheel. Not gonna try, or I'm gonna try to not do that. But I expect to be a bit, how do you say, unhappy with it. So yeah, I expect surprises. That's the word. No time penalties for now. Doesn't look that bad. Probably gonna get much more worse. Yeah, I just noticed I started on the softs. The recommendation was mediums, then switching to softs. The seat adjusted its position. The traffic getting in the way. This could be a time penalty, I fear. Felt on the limit. It doesn't look that bad for now. I'm just keen on keeping this a non-contact sport race. Tested the limits there. Won't do that again. Kept P8, so still in the points if we can carry it to the finish line. Still a long way to go. Break earlier. I think the Nissan had a time penalty. Yeah. Not enough to catch up. Exit misfired. We didn't getting the penalty as well. I was on the line. Or not. The German friends won't be alone with the time penalty. Box Legend, welcome in. Let me just get to the straight. Yeah, I'm good. Too sensitive track, Vito. We have to learn it, right? So far, only 2 time penalties. Both of them half a second. Started from P14, I believe. So the development quite good. Trying to keep it clean. Too afraid to step on the accelerator too quickly in that turn, in that very slow turn. Hope I won't get a time penalty. Isol, my friend, muchas gracias for coming in. Vito, how is the B race? Any wins so far? Coming out of the pits and being in the points is good, I think. Yeah, that was too much. My mistake. My mistake. Those guys had some revenge. Something that needed to be settled. Glad I'm not part of it. Mox, my friend, are you racing this evening? By the way, how are you doing? How are your certificates? Your work? Porsche catching up. I would say not enough to overtake. Especially if we are defending. It's starting to get chaotic. But maybe exit here in the first gear. I like the livery. It's so many people left that there are only 11 cars on the track. .156 seems to be the benchmark for now. We'll try to catch that time in the qualifying. One could say they fixed the track limits from the last time. but overdid it just slightly. 12,500 points at the moment. We'll see where we land. Hoping to catch P9, but I saved him now. That's what it looks like. Purple sector. Incredible. We are tired. Today was all day about how to extinguish different types of fires. Practice, and today was my last day. Passed everything. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. The only thing I know about house fires is that when the fat burns, don't extinguish it with fire with water, but throw a blanket on it, if I'm not mistaken. Like a type of sheet. The last lap we could see a fight between P8 and 9. Letting me maybe hopefully slide into the points. But let's see. Let's try to be there if the opportunity presents itself. You will be coming online in half an hour, like in Gran Turismo. Nice. I would love to have some day off midweek. Two time penalties. This could be something. Come out. Welcome in. Long time no see. It's a penalty central, as they call it. Ooh. So you're getting another half a second at least. Let's see. I'm good, man. Thanks. How are you? Have you been racing these days? Yeah, not gonna even try to attack. Ooh, P9. I have a new effect I want to try. I hope it's not too loud. If it is, let me know. I need to adjust it. And it's not fluent as I wanted, but it's supposed to be every time we land somewhere in the points. Not like this time, but I need to test it earlier or later, sooner or later. Okay, improved the driver rating, don't know how. Maybe because we started it in P14. Yeah. P cycles, was it too loud? If so, I will make it quieter. Okay, let's try to use the time, not a lot time to be honest, and set a lap time because I have none. Trying to get the mic out of the phone, out of the frame. Sorry. Was okay. Don't worry. Just kidding. Okay. K. Won't be able to make it. Then at least let's switch to the mediums to be able to finish the race on the softs as everybody else. And maybe push the mediums 1 or 2 laps further. Look at Esau. Esau, you legend. That's about 3.5 seconds quicker than my time in the race. Hage as well up there. All the pros. Nielsen as well. Okay, Nielsen the first one with a 55. The guy in the race was very low, 56 I think. Yeah. We'll take mixed time again as my first benchmark. You started on softs, okay. I think the mediums should suit me better just because of traffic. You can't really push. I recognize that I was able to catch the guys struggling on softs at the end of the race. Yeah, that's why I will try to like conserve or preserve the tires until the race settles in. I will try to go to the pits in lap 8, 7 or 8. We'll see how the tires will do. And then pray to God that I'll land somewhere in the points. Nobody who we know. We can always say good luck. Day 156. Yeah, I think I will today at least. I will have this to struggle a bit to just get somewhere in the 56, like below 57. Just like I know the track, not too good, but it seems we have to adapt to the new track limits. However, it's somewhat familiar, so I don't expect it to take too long. But yeah, just getting that track time in is important, I think. P15, always a good position to start the race. We have one more sub. Thank you very much. If you can hear me, I don't see your name, but I still appreciate it. Can it be that this was the quickest penalty ever received? Maybe not in history, but this week. It was somewhat of a risky move to drive into that ghosted car. I had it once, the ghosting stopped and I just slammed into him. Hoping I can make it through. It's not too heavy, but I saw a name popping up. Give me a second, please, please, please. Hey, MD. It's Yas Marina. Penalty Marina. RMJM, thank you for the sub. Now I finally see a name, or at least a nickname. MD, how are you doing? How's the temperature in Estonia? Ui. Punkt. Yeah, you said it, t-shirt weather. On my end as well, although it's maybe 0 degrees, but I like to run around in shorts. Not giving up on the summer yet. MD, are you racing Fuji this week? Lap 4, depending on the pit in lap 8. I think the tires should be holding up just fine. All good. My kid was also asking for me, although it's the wife's turn to get him to bed this evening, and from time to time we turn on a story on YouTube, but like without him looking at the screen, and he wanted badly to look at it, so he told the wife he wants to go to bed with me, just like in hope that he can watch the video on YouTube. Is that so? Because I had too bad. No time penalty. I was afraid I will get one. Evening, Charlie. Welcome in. How are you today? How was your day overall? Mox I had in the first race. I think the time penalty in turn 1 because I was too aggressive on the cut and I had 2 tires being within the line, so something doesn't add up. Don't know on what side it is. I believe the left. Sorry guys, all good here. You all keeping? I'm good. For the most part, very good. Thank you. I read some news today about some hammered dude who tried to brake on time for a corner. Yeah, a vivid dream. Did they let him go? Into Disneyland? Nice drift through the corner. Or power slide. No way. Ah, come on. How to ruin your race 101. Not good. Of course. Why not an additional time penalty? So MD, you have been racing, as I understand it, or just qualifying? Three seconds. Nice. How did your DR develop, MD? Like, are you satisfied with the results? Yeah, but I imagine if you have a good qualifying time and you start somewhere in front, it could be easier to get rid of them and drive a race. Charlie, maybe they will come. Who knows? so far away from everybody else. Can't wait for the race to finish. I could not point to the part of the track where I, in my opinion, was getting this penalty. I will be trying it, but the most part of the week will probably be in the C race. After this race, I'm going to set a lap time here. And then I'm going to set a lap time in Fuji. And do a race or two there. Feels like I'm worlds apart from the leading pack. Maybe I should just come down to a C lobby and everything should look better. At least it would, I think, give me the time to develop the line. Finishing is always good. It could always be a rage quit, so see. E14 after all. I don't know why Nicotine Russ waited. He wants to get down to the C lobbies as well. Start on everything. How to get away with the penalty. Yeah. Where do I find the thank you? MCD23, if you're in the chat, if you're hearing, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, we'll do a few laps. Yeah, it's very tricky because in between the races you can't qualify. And what was the meta car? Yeah, Charlie, I might do it as well. Although I like to race more the GT3 cars. Let's just try to get below 156 and I will be happy. Yeah. Okay. We'll take Mick as the first benchmark. Vito will be the second one. Yeah, Dotobot also quick. Carter. Yeah. And the guys above, not even going to look at them. They are too quick for now. Out of range. What was this? MD, you alright? I think the meta car can and will change in the first few days. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm just not competitive in it. Like, I'm not feeling it at the moment. Mr. MCD23, thank you for the sub. Saw you in the race. Punted you, I think. Unfortunately, but not intended, of course. I shifted too late there. Hey, not that bad. Let's try to slide into the 55s. Remove the box for better visibility. Ooh. Was not expecting that. Right exit. $151. An alien time. But not trying to compete with that. You are side hustling. No. Next goal, 54. And then I think I could run again for a race. Gangsling. Who knows what Max is doing? especially working in the harbor. Let's look how the car positions. So the rev meter being on the edge to the inner line should say the car is within track limits, right? Or yeah, it's on the edge. This would be the safest way. Okay, the indicators. Let's let the indicators indicate where the car is. Now it's much more clear why I'm getting the penalty. This is the Elantra, the new car that we got with the update. Penalty, if I saw that correctly. Box, you always can go for a qualifying time. Don't be like me. Don't avoid it. When is the race? Is the race like in 4 minutes? Are you already online? Because if you are, I would jump to Fuji to maybe be in the same lobby. What a development. Already started, okay. Well, let me know to come into the second one or the next one. We're the showstopper. Good. Have my eyes on the track, of course. Could have been the lap for 54s. Lost at last minute. Very bad exit. Too bad. Nice. Okay, nice. or second. And yesterday for track limits, went away from racing line to serve it. First forward, followed the slip. I was ghosted. They went through me. I got punted so hard. I got engine damage. From the punt from behind, you had engine damage. Insane. I think I'm gonna risk another race. Or maybe not. Yeah, I only know I had engine damage from causing an accident by myself, by hitting the wall. Never had it by getting punted from behind. Yeah, probably Gran Turismo getting crazy. Getting crazy when he's confronted with such incidents. I'm gonna try to set a lap time, MOX. Yeah, I can as well look your time up if you have one. Okay, Charlie is up there. 48.7. Let's try this. Welcome in, Hug, if I read that correctly. Yeah, I think every game has its audience. I did play Assetto Corsa way back in the days, but with GT7 I'm the most comfortable for now. Yeah, AMD, it's a wonderful game. At least it's good looking. Gotta give them that. But overall, I think Gran Turismo is a decent game. Just looking back when the guy started, like building games at all. All of the speed there. 22, 6 minutes to go. No downshift needed mid-turn, okay. You are talking about the last turn, right? Or is it the next turn here? Yeah, with the tide. I think I'm confused on what corner you are thinking. Was it this corner just now or the last one? That was the one, okay. So no gear shift needed, you say. We'll try it, thank you. Okay, this exit was good, I believe, somewhat. Downshift to rotate. Could also be true. Let me try to get one more lap in. I remember this track is in the missions. I don't know what mission anymore, but I know I raced it a lot to like get the goal time. And I just remember my struggles with that track. Yeah, downshift in this track, not applicable. Too much speed. Bad of an exit. I do that in GT3, but it seems downshift kills momentum. I agree on that. The cars feel very slow. Especially if you overbrake them in some situations. It's hard to get up to speed again. Let's enroll for the race and then do some more practice. Not even on the list. Not even on the list. Charlie, I'm open for any wisdom that you might want to share. Just name the turn and tell me what to do. Or also what not to do. Might help as well. People's preference. So I tried and it worked for me. Okay. Yeah, your time shows that it worked for you. Trail braking and aim for the bollards. What is that? I assume the apex. First qualifying try, 49.3. You are very good, Mox. 1.5 seconds quicker than I am. P cycles, you will not believe what happened to me on Yas Marina right now. I was on P2 before pit, started on medium. I accidentally chose the soft tire again. Result, +1 minute penalty and P14. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, especially being in a good position. Getting thrown back to the end of the grid. P cycles, I had the same, like, there was a time where I was not aware that mandatory text is blinking and indicating you have to switch the tires. And it was the first time for me in Willow Springs. I constantly always chose the soft tires, and always I was even getting one time a P1 and did not understand why I was being pushed to the back of the grid. Then had to search Google, and later found out it was because of the missing tire change. So it could have gone worse. Cut curbs also. Where are we? Do we see? Yeah, Mox. Nice. Nice. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Oh. It feels so good having a friend on the track. It just feels good. Good luck, Mox. Your position is in no danger at any point in time. This is a sign to skip the week. Yeah, it's up to you. P cycles. Maybe skip the day, but I think the race C is still a good race. Like a bit technical, fast, decent duration, so it doesn't end too quickly. And if you lose points, you won't lose them too fast just because of the length of the race. But again, your decision. You do what you think is best. I remember the time Mitsubishi Lancer was the best car here. Gotta be a long time ago. I see one more sub. Thank you. Don't see the name again. Ooh, the Subaru is quickly under rev limiter. There's Mox. P11 or better. Look at this traffic. Is it? If he sees me, he does. MD, since this is your favorite track, they all have to behave. Yeah, let's give him that position. I have only miracles happening to me these days. Fascinating how the fastest lap keeps dropping as the cars go through the finish line. Bometti. Massive slipstream. Let's check that out. not that much, not that interesting. Fighting for just not being last, essentially. But I think those guys take care of that. I have checked the Audi in Yas Marina, but here I didn't. I just saw how Trump deported P. Yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah, not gonna bump Trump. What was Rory sorry for? Don't like this race too much, gotta say. Not because of the track, MD. So those two guys were okay. I don't know if you saw it, but at the end of the straight I was too late on the brakes and tried to avoid by cutting the turn. Yeah. U14, here we go. I hope Trump doesn't exit the race. Yeah, he just left. Box gotta be somewhere in the points, I think. Only if he's not P9. He went to check out Greenland, yeah. P4, well done. Mock, this is your race. This is very much your race. You had to bring justice to him. Again, lost out on some SR rating. Base, some right plonkers in race B this week. Gotta translate to me what plonkers are. Let me Google it. Let me Google it. I was not the best as well. Yeah, base. You gotta be right. But let's say it's still the start of the week. People are settling in with the combo and everything. So I am gonna be switching. Let's try the Ferrari. One of my favorites. He passes me 2 times with bumping me off the track, and when you do the same, they cry. Yeah. They have to learn, right? You get what you give. It's what it's called, I believe. And the wheel not reacting until you press both the throttle and the brakes. Realistically, you need a 148 to start top end for a clean race. Either that, or you have the luck to race with guys like Mox. He was, I don't know if you were in the race base, but Mox 1206 was in the race. He's a clean driver, and you have to just get lucky to get put into the same lobby. But yeah, I would really argue that as the week goes on, that the quality of the driving should improve. That's what I hope for all of you driving in the B race. Don't think it's gonna see me anytime soon. Punish me. Problem I found with B was none seemed to use the radar, even up the top end of the grid. Why is that? Ah, you were in the same race. Nice. What was your finishing position, base? Mox, I don't know if you saw it. Base was in the race with us, probably somewhere in front with you. Yeah, going from the back to the front, not even clean, is an insane task. Yeah, Charlie, so you are racing as well. Very nice. I'd love to see MD racing with us. I would even come back to race B. Nice base, very nice. Positive points are always good. Base, this is for you and Mox. Just going race B. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Rob. If you're still here, so sorry. Just now seeing your message. But you're writing, Tom, Rob. Did I do? It sounds like I did something wrong. Sorry if I did. Rob Leoville. But yeah, welcome in. Sorry, the message was, yeah, almost went out of the screen. It always helps when you tag me. That brings up the yellow or the orange background around my name, so I see it right away. Let's see where the time would have been. Didn't lose out on anything. Next strategy is the Audi again. This will be the race car, so why get used to a car that we won't drive? And I think we have 8 more minutes left. Tires do we have? The softs. Like soft ice cream. Bought ice for the kiddo today. Could have bought one for myself. Mox, Charlie, good luck if the race is starting. I hope you get some points in. Dani Valencia. Okay, Dani Valencia. Game is on. Embarrass myself. F1 could take so much more coasting. Ah, okay. Then Charlie is in the race. But yes, Mac that time. Very clever. Yeah, but I think without a good qualifying time, and if your name is not Max Verstappen, it's hard to win. Sometimes win, always lose. It's a way to live life. Feels like a penalty to me. Switch the tires before it's too late. It feels like there is still some time to be gained, but it will need a lot more time to dial in or to settle in and combine all of those turns in one nice shaped line. 152.04084. Yeah, 152 basically. Okay. I think if I don't mess up big time, this one could land somewhere in the points. Aussie, welcome in. How's racing going? Not so good. Not so good, to be honest, but we are working on it to get better. Maybe because I jumped in without any practice and now I'm catching up. Had a decent drop in the DR points already. But all in all, Gran Turismo as we know it and love it. How are you feeling today? Oop. Don't really understand where I got the penalty from, but won't be the last one, I suppose. P3 Charlie, well done. With the fastest lap even. Very well done. Yeah, the penalties are no joke this time. Last time we complained about them not being accurate. I think they're much better now. One just has to get used to them. Exit out of that very slow turn is very bad. Aussie, the R8 is for now the go-to car because of Interlagos. There it felt very good, very stable. It feels stable here as well. And I have all of my flags on it, so that's the main reason I'm sticking to it for now. This is gonna be a painful race, it seems. But yeah, Ozzy, I will stick to the R8 for now. I tried the Ferrari 290 something as well, but it feels somewhat light on the front end. The Audi just giving me a bit more confidence on the track. I forgot about my penalty. Getting so much used to it. It's becoming a normal thing. Yoko Poko Mayoko keeping his P6. Nice nickname. No idea what it means. I always seem to be too late on the brakes. With no real traffic behind me, I should try to change that. Good luck, Charlie. Very decent position to be in at the start. Yeah, Charlie is going better than the last one. I lost one position, unfortunately, but it's stable for now. I could describe it as that. But good luck to you guys. Hope to see you on the podium. Interestingly, a lot of cars here racing the soft tires for the first part of the race. This should come as an advantage. Yeah, I gotta say, I do like the sound as well. Just like the car behavior is, I'm searching for the word to describe it, like a little bit too loose for my style of driving. Most people are idiots. I don't know, MD, in regards to what? Or I think I'm missing the context. Yunus, hi there, welcome in. Oh. This could not have happened. Very unfortunate. Yunus, were you in the races with me somewhere, or did you just see the stream on YouTube pop up? Okay, yeah. People forget about themselves. You never played it. Well, very interesting how the algorithm puts a stream in front of you about Gran Turismo. This is bad. It's too slow on the wheel to recover the drift, the slide. Now I'm only sliding out of the points. Yunus, do you like game at all? Anything? You will want a refund, I'm sure. What position were you in? Not much, just some retro games from the 2000s. Hooked up my old PS2 recently. Yeah, Gran Turismo 4 is, I believe, at least in terms of online races, outdated. Let's try to use the softs to get into the points. What is the driver rating saying? 11,400. Fox, you are becoming a pro little by little. getting somewhat intense here. My best performance again. Lower B rank. Evan seems to be having trouble with his tires. Nice double overtake. Yeah. I didn't think it would go smoothly, but yeah, they left the space, otherwise there would be some contact. Points. MD, that's what I was thinking just now. I could go into the pits, maybe lap 7, to have one more lap chasing the other cars. Thank you, you. Okay, here again building that SR rating. Not much time to do anything actually. But to catch up with the chat, I saw Mox writing something. He would do everything with a lot of pleasure. Don't know what that was. I haven't looked at B yet. So many liveries to do. Also, you have to make a break, mate, and get track time in. I know you're the Picasso of Gran Turismo, but still, you need to race, man. At least a little bit. Okay, Charlie P3 again. Very nice. I should go into the race. I wish I could help you, mate. I will do it with all pleasure. Okay. Mox, I think your English is superb. So no worries, everybody understands it just right. Genuinely try to move out the way. Feel bad. Fellow Brit as well. We helped him finish the spin. Sometimes you can't avoid it. Thank you, Nos. As it started, I need the luck. The DR points did not change that much. Let me grab my Coke. Do it. Yes. Pour it into some easier to grab. Starting to get tired, but planning on streaming for at least 1.5 hours longer. Where are we at? Okay. Soweit. Buddy whom we really know. You can unsub if it's okay. MD, I wish you stay with us. If you don't like to stay with us, I can't hold you. But my heart would be broken if you unsub. Okay, just now saw the message from Mox. Yeah, I gotta say MD gets me as well with his type of humor. Very often. BS NOS is the like driver rating and sportsmanship rating. B being the driver rating based on your finishing positions in the races, and S the rating based on how much contact you have on track. Just like the racing behavior, and S is the highest you can get. An unnecessary move. But yeah, those are basically the points that give you a rating to know where you stand. Look at that radar. Very tight. Hi Andy, thank you very much for the like. No worries. Even if it's for 10 seconds, it's very much appreciated. Hope you are doing well. Hope you had a good day. Am I the only one having a penalty? I am not. What are the flags for on the car? NOS, since we have pretty high car dirt, yeah, man. Help me analyze that situation. He was blocking hard. Yeah, Mox explained it, but Nos, if you tell me from which country you are watching. Okay, Silver is mad, it seems. We just get through this traffic. I'm not missing out on the chat messages, I'm sorry. But Nos, yeah, what I wanted to say is, since we have pretty, like, there are a lot of streamers and everybody are trying to do something personalized. I tried at least, so I was thinking of a way to say thank you for everybody who subscribed to the channel to show support. I'm showing my thanks to everybody by putting their flags on the car. I didn't update every livery, but the Audi has all the flags. So if you tell me from where you are, I'll gladly put the flag on the car. MD, it felt really like traffic, but very tight traffic. So much so I had to turn on the ventilator. Becoming the passenger in the race. They're being pushed around. I don't get it. Box, I wish I could send you a picture on the traffic in Croatia in the morning. You're mostly just standing there. No real driving involved. Couldn't be without a penalty, couldn't it? Take care, Andy. Thank you very much again for stopping by. It's always appreciated. Yeah, transporter was in a hurry, but then let me go past him. Just as the slipstream started to work, box, I find this to be a very good idea. Only thing is what do you do when it rains, when the winter comes? And also, does your wife drive? Like when the kid needs to go to kindergarten? Thank you, Ozzy. Is it the Australian V Energy that Mick always drinks? Yeah, true, true. I heard that the overall, sorry, the overall for the motorcycles are pretty expensive. I didn't miss it, MD. I was planning on pit on the end of this lap. Last time I was pitting on the end of lap 8. Now I'm trying 7. It's raining penalties again. Everybody coming in who was on the softs. Yeah, this group is clever. It will be interesting as the race will come to an end and the tires degrade. Maybe we can catch up 1 or 2 positions. Yeah, but I expect nothing major. Won't repeat that in the same corner anymore. Me and I was staying out for very long. Hey Forza, welcome in. Mustang, Bobby. So nice to see you folks. I'm sorry if I'm a bit too late. I had my eyes on the race. This race is gonna kill me. P3 to P last in one turn. Yeah, thank you for the likes as well from me. Don't know where we at. Look at it later on, but nice to see our American friends in the chat. And Canadian as well. Sorry, Forza. This race is... Can't find the words. It's so much on the edge in regards of the penalties. But also my spins do not help. Probably the key point here. Mustang, you are so right. It's gonna be the finish line of the next race, because as I'm dropping, I'm getting into lobbies where I'm more competitive with my lap time. So eventually a podium will come, maybe even a win. Yeah. Fuzzy, I try not to think of them, because if I start, I maybe give even this position away. Galeos took his chance. Wonder what happened to Transport, huh? Yeah, keep it positive. MD, you said it. That's the spirit. Oh. Guys, I will have to jump out quickly. I'll pull you back in a bit.
Side by side, we share the track. track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight, play it clean. Fair hearts fuel this racing dream. Lap after lap, I'm feeling the drive, breathing the heat. I'm alive inside, faster, smoother, chasing grace. Every lap a brand new race.
Back again. Little mishap that happened to the kiddo. Needed my 1 second again. Just a second.
Lap after lap, the rhythm flows, chasing the line where the passion grows. Engines sing, the tires cry. Every turn, another try. Side by side, we share the track, pushing hard, but we've got each other's back. Respect the fight, play it clean. Fair hearts fuel this racing dream. Lap after lap, I'm feeling the drive, breathing the heat. I'm alive inside, faster, smoother, chasing grace. Every lap a brand new race. Learning splash, the lights ignite. Learning balance day and night. Every loss just
One more time, back again. Forgot to turn off the lights. Busy with chat, missed the race. Yeah, I'm missing the race as well. I think I'm gonna go for Fuji. Fuji with the, what do you guys use? Thank you, Nos. Thank you. I am going to. Is that magic card? Is it going? Okay. Yeah, but you wasn't. At least I didn't saw what flag you were having. My eyes are now on the chat. Let me know. I will gladly put the flag on. Charlie in the G70. It's a car I usually would go for as well. But in some situations it feels too heavy. I don't know. Don't know. Nice, MD, but that proves also that that it depends on who you overtake. Turkey. I think I have the Turkey flag on some of the cars because Faruk is one of the subscribers. But I'll make sure to put it on. I think I have it already, at least on the Ferrari and on my, what is it, G70. But the Audi will have it as well. Stay tuned for 15 to 20 minutes longer and you'll see the magic happen. Wrong? Educate me, please. Race starting soon. Charlie, you got through a lesson or two. Yeah, I did not mean the overtake itself, but who you have behind you in the final ratings do affect the outcome. Oh, Charlie, we are in the same lobby. We are in the same lobby. And I have to head off now. Good stuff. See you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, Nos, for stopping by. I will make sure the Turkish flag is on the car after this race. Thomas, welcome in. Good luck to you. Where are you? Thomas, Thomas, Thomas. I didn't see you. Under what nickname are you racing? Thomas Silva? Thomas, Thomas, Thomas. Nos, I stream every other day. Like, the next stream will be in 2 days' time. That's then Thursday, right? Yeah. That's when I stream again. Okay, MD, thank you. All right, Silva. Feels nice not being the one who is spinning. Ooh, Charlie, 5 seconds penalty. Somehow I can't imagine this was on purpose. And let's lose all of the places to not have any pressure in the back. 10 seconds. Charlie, mate, what are you doing? I'm off to fed the pucks. Alright, Ozzy. Thank you for stopping by, to being in the chat. I appreciate it very much. I see you around and I see you in your videos. Silva already reached the points. Good for him. I wonder what happened to Charlie. I will save it. We can have a look at it. Maybe I should have skipped the week as well. Hunty, welcome in. Good evening to you. How are you doing? Are you playing? Like, are you playing Gran Turismo? Are you being annoyed with Race C as well? This is Race B though. SDG, hi, welcome in. I think I named today's stream very well with the name Downfall. It's exactly what it is. Yeah, Race C is chaos. I think overall everywhere is just chaos. What's with the super wide lines? Am I driving them? I don't know. I'm probably trying to take the speed with me, or to carry the speed. Doesn't have to mean that I'm doing it good. Let's go, Charlie. Let's get that P1. Charlie again with a time penalty. Insane. Yeah, it wouldn't be Gran Turismo without some chaos, that's true. Eat the curbs. I hope they have negative calories then. See? Way off the curbs actually. I need to focus, I need to do better. You're right. Almost. MD, I assume you have driven on this track at least 1,000 laps by now. It's nothing that I can say about me. Yeah, I remember now. In the missions, there is a race. Yeah, it was a race with the Super Formula cars that I just couldn't win. And it was in dynamic weather. So I tried it many times and never actually succeeded at it. That's why I remember this track and that's why I don't like it. Hunty Plays, thank you very much for the sub. Go ahead, go ahead. Now I'm thinking, you tell me to eat the curves, to do all that, so it can't be really that much of the racing lines. But the track can be fluid, I give you that. Depending on the speed you are developing regarding, or depending as well on the car, on the driver as well. Okay, Charlie will be in P12. Damn. I don't know what happened. I'm glad, Silva, you finished in the points. P7. There you go. I will save it. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, MD told me so. MD told me so. But Silva, you were driving great. Looking at your starting position, you were having a very good race. Yeah. SR rating. Kept it up there. We're going to Yas Marina. Thank you, mate. I will have to skip. We will look at the replay, and I'm in like Croatia. It's past midnight. Have to have work tomorrow, so I will have to go to bed. But I will be back in 2 days' time, so might catch you again. Feel free, Silva, if you want to add me on PSN. You have in the description my PSN nickname, so we can have a friendly competition in the friends leaderboards in regards to the best lap times. Okay, my items replace. Yeah, you were in another time zone. Yes, Charlie. To what lap can I jump? Wait a second. Okay, Charlie was collecting the low-hanging penalties. That one, let's see. I apologize for that. I don't know if the stream is up again. Are we live? Are we live? What do the stats say? Nice. Sorry. OBS got froze, if that's the term. Very sorry for that. First time having it happen. Still breathing. Let's look again at the situation. P7 got interviewed, not romantically. And you got into Black Ninja, and that's what we got the 5 seconds for. Then again, I think you had 10 seconds at the end. I just hope this race does not set the tone for the rest of the week. Let's see what happens here. Okay. He wasn't crack checking you, I think, but he was. Yeah, just a very unfortunate race. One could say so. No, I would say they were worried, but you found yourself just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, 10 seconds. Hey, at least you didn't finish last. You didn't finish last. I need to put that meme into the stream deck, but I need to do that. Can we see the whole thing from behind us? Like this? Are we racing? Good luck. If so, Charlie as well. This will be my last race for the evening. Let me just try to take a picture. Nice one. Charlie is punting his way. Yeah, first I would say the second one as well. Contact happened. Can anybody explain to me this aperture? Okay, this is how. how much of a blur we have in the back. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted as well. Not really a picture I could do anything with it. And you can explain everything being a pro photographer. Now it's a bit too late. I saw that the aperture just moves or changes the blur in or the amount of blur to the objects behind the focal length, if I understand that correctly. But I will come back to you, MD. I'm not the pro myself when it comes to set up the drone camera. Yeah, I will slowly but surely end the stream, maybe not for a few more minutes. When this almost expires. Yeah, I can make one of it. I can make one of it for sure. Yeah, or the title could be what it means to be a passenger. Or the definition of a passenger in Gran Turismo. You make up the title, I make the video. Charlie, I would say you were not at fault in both crashes. Ooh, disconnected. Okay. Low battery. It's just a thing when you find yourself in traffic. You can't do much more. Ah, those huge credit wins. It takes a lifetime to open that up. Usually I let it just like I forget about it. But once I did a video where I wanted to show how, or I did a short to show how, like, not stupid, but this could be done in a much quicker way. Oh, we got a car. Yeah, like just when you're due to a nice confetti for a prize, just hand out the prize and don't do it like a roulette or something to get people hooked on. Pressure of being live and stream got me. You get bigger wins after spending a few millions. Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. In that short, I think I've opened about 25. tickets. How are they called? Yeah, tickets, and I got 1.1 million in credits, I think. 2 cars and some stupid parts for full cars. So like I just imagined if kids are playing Gran Turismo, and they do play this game, obviously. Don't get them hooked on this stuff. This can't be good. At least, now when I think of it, at least you're teaching them nothing good can come out of roulette, so maybe it's a good lesson then, after all. A bit too bright for my eyes. Yeah, that's right. That has to be right, so the psychological effect behind it is not that bad as I was thinking of it. See, missed by 1 spot. Too bad. Too bad. And these animations take too long. Just wanna X myself through it. Oh my god. Now we are getting the pile of MD. I gotta say, this is not my main account. I played once through the game, but for the channel I wanted to start fresh. I gotta say, I did not race like insanely good. All of it was on controller, so but I managed to get one time through the game to experience it. And here I might do it on this account as well, just to have every track unlocked for possible open lobbies, but not very keen on doing it anytime soon. But at least the credits are coming in, and not some brakes and pistons and whatnot. Five more to go. Nice car. What is that? Camaro SS? GAC? Never heard of it. Not once have I heard of this car or saw it. I don't know if you guys know the it's a Metallica song. I think it's called I Disappear, or The Time I Disappear, something like that. It was in the movie Mission Impossible 2, I believe, and there was a Camaro that drove through the city, through the streets of San Francisco. I don't know. I know that the invites do not expire anymore. that was changed. We got a 500,000. Not bad. Complain to get the car in real life. Yeah, Charlie, that's what I was thinking as well. Ah, no. Now. I don't have that in every scene. Last one for this evening. They added invites for all the invites cars, so they don't expire, at least for me. Okay, you cheater. 30 billion credits, just like that. Like if I go to Grand Central and I try to get a invite car, yeah, I don't have the invite for every car. Mox, that sounds like your race went good. I hope that you brought a podium with you. This is the power on the straights. The G70 usually has the power on the straights. Let's put the Turkish flag on the car as promised to you. Forgot the name. But here it is. Since we are here, I got the Romanian. Both of them being for Faruk. Oh my god, how should I do this now? Placing the flag with the wheel, not a superb idea. Let's do it like this. Shall be good. Yeah, only Charlie managed to get it. No one else. But yeah, folks, I gotta end it here. looking at the clock, it says wake up call. It's just around the corner. So I want to thank you again, everybody, for tuning in, for basically being here the whole time. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. I don't know, MD, if you are working, if you're a pro photographer, but there's always something to make a snapshot of it. Yeah, well, that's 4-second penalty while being ghosted and rear-ended. That's what you deserve. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the stream running for a few minutes still, if you guys want to chat, but I will be standing up, packing my stuff, and getting ready to sleep. Thanks again very much to everybody. Last time I wish I could do this. I could say the same. Unfortunately not. But glad for you, you can sleep out. Mox, thank you. MD, to you as well. Thanks. Charlie, thank you. And everybody who is maybe still listening. To anybody or everybody who subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And the next stream will be on Thursday, probably the same time, UK time, 8 p.m. So yeah, catch you then. Stay safe and take care. Bye.